So, week 17. Schedule. Team schedule. We have 2 more weeks until playoffs. We're playing the Chargers, and then after the Chargers, we play the Chiefs. I think we're number 1 in the league too, so. Are we? We're the only. I think we are. Playoff picture. Playoff picture. So yes, the fucking. Do I see that right? Do I see that? Is it the Bears in the playoffs? Okay, the freaking Texans, the Dolphins, the freaking Vikings, and the Bears are in the playoffs. Yeah, you got to be kidding me. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, so let's go upgrade player, you know, good old upgrades, you know. I'm gonna give myself a second. 84 minutes. All right. I wish we can skip this.
Today.
Today.
From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. It's week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So, oh my goodness.
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. On first down, Justin Herbert. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. He can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 56 yards.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on it. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately. They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. More from L.A. in a moment. Now a carry for the former first-round pick of the Chargers. It's Melvin Gordon. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot, but the coverage up to the task, and it forces a 4th down. So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. He'll look to shake off the interception on the opening drive. He should at least be comforted that it resulted in 3, not 6.
And if I were him, I would be the guy all the way out on the field greeting my defense now, saying thanks a lot. You held them to a field goal after I turned it over. That's a big defensive stand for them. He needs to go out now and make up for what he did on the first drive.
Play action. It's Herbert. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. This defense for the Broncos, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
44 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Going on the ground with Eckler. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Listen.
Here's Herbert. And this will be a dump off for Kelly. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Three 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. A nice little juke. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
I'm really struggling against this team.
Eckler. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
This was a pass.
Now it's Herbert. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Do they go for it?
That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bronco defense comes up big. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. Kingsley Keke there on the tackle. So, Charles, here we are, Week 17. Both of these teams playing their 16th game of the regular season. And obviously for decades, that was the full season. But as we all know, a little strange, still one more game to go next week.
Yeah, Brandon, I think we're both interested to see how things play out next week because we know their division titles and wild card spots up for grabs. So those teams, no doubt they'll be all in. But how would you like to go in front of a team that's 3-13 and say, okay, guys, one more time, let's go get them. If we win, it benefits someone else.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 38-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Well, this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Wide open.
He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
It's just boom.
So we've come upon halftime here in an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
All right.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
instead of running that anymore and taking a touchdown.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a big play there for the Broncos.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll run on 1st down. Gordon, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Second and 6. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll set up to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Well, I think we all know that turnovers have a way of deciding games, and before you say something snarky, I realize that's not particularly astute. But in this case, how about the evidence right here in the 3rd quarter? They've got the lead, moving the football, things looking good, and then...
Yeah, so now a flip on the scoreboard with that pick 6, and I don't know, the rest of this 2nd half shaping up to be very interesting. KJ Hamler returning it. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest. When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a 1st down. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, Gordon once more. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Nah.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
They run. It's Williams. And he's able to get the 1st here as he's taken down at the 25.
What? He's
Now after
walking.
the running play, we've got a man down on the field. More from L.A. in a moment.
Literally fucking walk. So you were literally walking perfectly fine and you're...
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, so what if
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Third quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. And this one's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
I'm going to accept it.
Bobby Massey,
oh, no,
right tackle, called for the penalty there. 3rd and 10 wasn't going to be easy. Now after the holding penalty, they have to deal with a 3rd and 20. Back to throw here. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. 19 yards there on the pickup, and it'll be 4th down.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Make a hole. Make a hole.
Here we go with Williams.
That's a beautiful hole.
No. Into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down.
No.
So let's see what this is about.
No.
Would have put him in the lead, but hold that thought.
Yeah, the celebration had to stop, didn't it? Because now you're on a real uptick. You're in the lead. Instead, you're still behind. Have to find a way to regroup.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
I don't even care if I get
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
Well, all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
On 1st down, it's Gordon. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Andrew Beck, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 10-7. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And they'll be out of bounds, but able to get it past the 45. A big play catch and run.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down, so now on deep.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So now, following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Here's Herbert.
I'm surprised they don't run it.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Williams. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On second down, Eckler. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is now 14-10. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Hamler now to return it. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy, and it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively, and it'll bring up second down.
We got okay, begin that.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, quick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Broncos.
It's the
Alberto, his second touchdown on the season.
Yes.
And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 17-14. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The attention shifts back to Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense. And this is a spot where you can learn a lot about a young quarterback.
And that's why they brought him into the organization, because you don't just bring them in strictly for their talent. You think that they have that something special in them that will allow them to function in these types of situations. Now it's time for them to be clinical and not emotional. You know your play sequence. You know what has to get done. Get the ball to the right people. Get out of bounds and get it downfield and try and score.
And he's trying to earn his stripes here for a winning drive. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
If I can stop it, that would be...
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's
We need to play
Charger
good
football
defense.
as we welcome you back from the
Not playing
2-minute
good defense,
warning.
and that's what
They
scored
come
us
up
out.
on a
We played good
1st and
defense.
10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Wait,
That's certain.
I don't know why. I should be happy. But that looks fucking... That looked like it was... He has 1 foot on the ground. Catches it with 1 foot. Hold on. Does he ever get his second foot on? Well, when it's on the ground, it's out, so...
Not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us
Stops the
exhale a
clock
little
and
bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Herbert gonna throw. Finding Allen. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Chargers gonna signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down.
I doubt that they're gonna do all this too and makes it an interception. I bet you they're gonna
Throwing, Herbert.
like I'm surprised that they do it
Isaiah
there.
McKenzie hauling it in. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Herbert to throw. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minutes.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
I have all 3 timeouts with 26 seconds left. I'm not even gonna try to block this. I just want
It's up and good to make it
to. If I win
21-17.
this, then that would be.
A 10-play drive that time. And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send
One
this
touchdown
one
just
away.
unlocks the game for me. One touchdown.
Hamler now
That's
to
all I
return
need.
it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard
I
line.
don't think they're gonna time out.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I
Back
need
to
to go
throw.
here. I need
Now
to
a
do it.
desperation throw deep downfield. A 50-50 ball here and it's at.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna lose, I guess. I'm just gonna lose, you know. Just fuck it. Unless if it tells, that's if it gives, that's if I have the ball and then I end up doing an amazing, miraculous freaking play that ends up with me on top and the win.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. This one coming down to the wire as we pick up the action in the final minute of regulation.
No
the Broncos
way.
onto the field,
I
ready
think I
to
might
start
have-
their next
I think I
drive.
might have just
One
won this.
possession game. Time very much a factor How does the offense handle this situation? This is intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers have just about sewn up this football game. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all. And now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
They'll look to throw. A pass.
The fact that they're doing that just makes me the more mad, you know, just. Oh shit. Yeah, the likely that it would happen to me again is like very slim.
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. This one coming down to the wire as we pick up the action in the final minute of regulation. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this off. He rifles one.
How is it every pass I throw is freaking intercepted? Freaking intercepted, Mike. Freaking interception. It's like pass, interception, interception. I'm mad. I'm really mad. Very mad. I'm about to eat a whole cow if I throw another interception. I will eat a full cow from the tail to the horns. I'm kidding. I will never eat a full cow. Not by myself. I could not. I'm not that bad. I'm not that fat.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. This one coming down to the wire as we pick up the action in the final minute of regulation. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Trying to squeeze it in there at this stage of the game. You got to take some chances. Nice job to knock it away, though.
You're so right. Understanding where they are in the game, you got to take that opportunity and maybe thread the needle. Unable to get it done there.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Hamler.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
I don't even care.
And it's no good.
There's 2 seconds
That could be a
left.
critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th.
Would have to do a kickoff return touchdown right here and able.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
They need
And
a
with time of
humongous
factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
They're Hail Marying it. It depends on how Justin Herbert's accuracy is.
One last throw here for Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play, but still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Oh.
So for Denver, they moved to a sparkling 15-1 with one game still to go in the regular season.
Damn. Oh man, that was fucking tense. That was so fucking. Oh my god. I thought that was over. I thought it was over. I did not think that I could have won that there. I did not think I would have won that there. I did not think that was. Damn. That was fucking stressful. I kept like trying to do this and do that. Why does it go rough rough? Versus the Chiefs. Oh, we are 15-1, I think. Yeah. Oh no, I think we are. Are we? We are. Let me find 15-1. So if we win today, then we become 16-1. Which, oh no, which, very, this is very scary. Let's see, has it changed? The Texans are now not in it. We might have to go through the stress again in the AFC Championships, I think. Because the Chargers are back and they are ready to run. But other than that, the Chicago Bears are still in it. So far, this is looking like a lot of the actual teams that were in it. The Bengals and Chiefs were in it. And Tennessee Titans were in it. Buccaneers were in it, the Packers were in it, Rams, Niners, and Eagles were in it. So other than that, these look pretty similar other than the teams that didn't have a fucking shot of making it, aka it's like a bump there. It's my bone. Oh. I can feel my bone. That's how skin my arms are. Ready? No. No. I'm sorry that's good at all whatsoever. Okay, Kansas. Jenny K. Who the fuck is that? I don't know you. I'm going to Oh, and it's one of those people that don't have Bitmojis. It's 2. Which, oh yeah, and it's by phone, so yeah, that's. I even know how. Who the fuck is Mike Newberg? What the fuck did he add me? Damon Travis, you know, we have a lot of people. AK fucking 1. Wait, no, not 1. We got 1, 2. We got 2. And I think 3. I don't know. No, that's actually the dude I think it is. I'm just looking on. Oh shit! I need to stop watching people's stories, especially the people that have TikToks. And the stories. I need to stop watching those kind of people's stories when I'm streaming. Sorry, I'm stretching. Patty Mahomes. I'm gonna actually ask my mom if I could have the other burners, like when she's filming.
Today,
burners
from Empower Field, that Mile High in Denver, it's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this out to the 29.
Yeah.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. 3rd play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. They'll set up a throw. That's complete. Okuebuna. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker. Didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football, got to him, and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
Back to throw now on 1st down. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. On target over the middle of the hill. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Mahomes now to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This will be a 34-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. They're going to look to throw.